Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get
Kia
into
cars
it.
are very popular in Russia because of their relatively low price, pleasant design, and well-thought-out functionality. Kia models are most often assembled directly at Russian factories, and for other countries, at local factories, although they're producing. Country is South Korea. This approach allows to keep the cost of products moderate. Assembly of some models is completely carried out in foreign branches, but another way is also practiced. Factories receive the finished body and all necessary parts directly from South Korea, and then simply assemble in the established order. Some factories have good resources and invite good professionals who offer their own design and approaches to equipping the car depending on the preferences of the local market and road conditions. Therefore, the same model in different countries may differ in name, color choice, and technical specifications. This must be taken into account if you want to buy a Kia abroad, because you will be looking for one modification and you will be offered a completely different one and will insist that it is the one. The company Kia Motors Corporation has concluded contracts with the largest plants in China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, USA, Slovakia. The geography is constantly expanding. In any of these countries, you can find Kia cars of local assembly and configuration, which misleads some buyers. Kia Rio, one of the most favorite models of Russians. Earlier, it was produced from Lutsk automobile plant, where now only buses are assembled, and now Avtotor is engaged in Kia Rio cars. The workshops are located in different cities, but two of them can cope with Korean orders, in St. Petersburg and Kaliningrad. The assembly process looks like this. First, according to the standards and drawings issued by the manufacturer's firm, the body is assembled. Then the body is assembled and painted. Various protective and decorative coatings are applied. Next, the car, whose base is completely ready, is equipped with electronics, wiring, and other things. You can buy a Kia Rio from plants and factories in Korea, but there they assemble cars for the US and Asian countries, and they are significantly different from what we are used to, although the name is the same. Kia Ceed. Kia Ceed is a C-Class car with a roomy interior and trunk, a great option for family trips. Kaliningrad plant Avtotor, where Kia Rio is assembled, is also engaged in the production of the model Kia Ceed. In addition, the same modification is assembled by the Kazakh enterprise Asia Auto and the main plant of Kia Motors Corporation in Ulsan. Read also, what is automobile leasing? What are its advantages and peculiarities of registration Kia Carnival? This is a minivan. Until 2016, it was not particularly popular neither in Russia nor in the world. British and American plants stopped its assembly in 2011. The production of the model was suspended, and the company almost put a fat cross on the Carnival. But for 5 years, Korean specialists have revised their approach to design and equipment, and the minivan has found a second life. Its dimensions visually decreased. It became more neat in appearance, though inside remained capacious. Now it is assembled at the firm's main plant in South Korea. Kia Cerato. Earlier, it was also produced only in Korea, but then it began to conquer the American and Russian market, and the company signed contracts with local plants. Again, this is handled by Avtotor. Recently, Asia Auto has also set up production of Cerato for customers from Kazakhstan and former Soviet republics. Not the whole body of the Kia Cerato is assembled at the domestic Avtotor. The basis comes from Korea, and our specialists put doors, windows, bumpers, etc. But even this allows to seriously save money of Russian buyers. Kia Mojave. Cute SUV Kia Borrego, which was originally intended for the American public, suddenly appealed to Russian buyers, and the manufacturing company offered Kaliningrad Avtotor to engage in their assembly. In Russia, the name of the model was changed to Mojave. You can also find models Mojave of Korean, North American, and Kazakh assembly, but they will differ in technical characteristics and interior design. Kia Opirus and Kia Quaris. The expensive model Opirus did not receive the recognition that the manufacturer hoped for, and its production was stopped. Instead, a modification chorus was developed, which is assembled at Kaliningrad Avtotor, U.S. plants and in Ulsan. It is considered the flagship model, i.e., the face of the company and a clear demonstration of the abilities of Kia designers and constructors. It is much more expensive than other cars of the company, but cheaper than many other flagships. Kia Optima. Kia Optima belongs to the sedan class, but at first glance resembles a sports car for windy single drivers, so cleverly thought out design. In fact, it is a capacious and spacious family car with a large trunk. For years ago, the Kia Optima was assembled only at the main plant in Ulsan, but then production was established in Kaliningrad and West Point. In Russia, this model also belongs to the category of the most demanded. Read also, where Hyundai cars are produced Kia Sorento, an SUV that is popular not only in Russia and the United States, but also in Eastern Europe and the Middle East. It is quite roomy, but not as bulky as its brethren from other firms. In our country, they are produced by Kaliningrad Avtotor, where other models of Kia are assembled. The production of Sorento here is quite large, almost on a par with Rio. For Europe, this modification is assembled by Slovak specialists in Zelina, and for Middle Eastern countries, by Turkish specialists in the city of Erzurum. Kia Seoul, a car that combines the external features of an SUV and the content of a passenger car. Such modifications are jokingly called park-it jeeps because they will not go off-road, although they look powerful and solid. Kia Seoul is well bought in Russia, China, Kazakhstan, respectively, assembled at the plants Avtotor, Asia Auto, and Dongfeng Yuedao in Yanqing. The assembled models of Kia Seoul for Russia are characterized by original appearance. Designers of the local branch worked on them. Kia Sportage. This model is also a crossover, It looks like an SUV, but in fact it drives only on a good highway and in urban conditions. Previously, production for Russia and Eastern Europe was carried out by the Slovak factory in Zelina, where various models of Kia are assembled, but the Sportage became so popular that it was necessary to expand production. Now for the domestic market, Kia Sportage is produced at Kaliningrad Avtotor. In Korea, you can also buy a model of local assembly. Kia Venga, a small car with a voluminous body, a kind of a reduced copy of a minivan. At that, the design is thought over in such a way that the rear part, which usually stands out in cars of this type, does not catch the eye and does not look bulky. Previously, this model was assembled only in Korea, but since there are more people who want to buy it, 3 years ago, Avtotor also engaged in production. Kia Stinger, fastback of rather large dimensions. It approximately corresponds to the dimensions of some models of BMW and Mercedes of the same class. In Russia, it is assembled from finished parts, which Kaliningrad Avtotor receives from plants in Jilin and Ulsan. The receiving party receives boxes with body, motor, and connecting parts. Everything is signed, numbered, and sent for washing and treatment with anti-corrosive agents. Then all necessary components are gradually attached to the body: windows, doors, wheels, electronics. In conclusion, Kia cars are manufactured in several key locations around the world, with major production facilities in South Korea, the United States, Slovakia, and China. This global presence not only allows Kia to meet the diverse needs of consumers, but also reflects the brand's commitment to quality and innovation. As Kia continues to expand its reach and enhance its manufacturing capabilities, it remains a significant player in the automotive industry, delivering vehicles that combine style, performance, and value. Thank you for watching, and we hope you gained a better understanding of where Kia cars come from and the people behind their production.